the fading light of 480 BC, a shadow stretched across the ancient world. The Persian Empire, a juggernaut of immense power, led by the god king Xerxes, set its sights on the fractured city-states of Greece. Their army, a tide of men so vast it was said to drink rivers dry, moved with an unstoppable purpose: to conquer, to enslave, to extinguish the very idea of freedom. But in a narrow coastal pass, a place that would soon be etched into history with blood and bronze, a handful of warriors prepared to defy a god. This was Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, the place where legends are forged in the crucible of despair. At the head of this desperate stand was Leonidas, the stoic king of Sparta. He did not lead an army. He led a chosen few, 300 of his finest hoplites, each a father to a living son, ensuring their lineage would not die with them. They were not sent to win. They were sent to die. An oracle had prophesied that either Sparta would fall or a Spartan king must be sacrificed. Leonidas understood his fate. Alongside his Spartans stood a few thousand other Greeks, men from Thespia and Thebes, united by a fragile hope against an overwhelming certainty. Xerxes, amused by this tiny pocket of resistance, sent envoys demanding their surrender. "Lay down your arms." The message came. Leonidas's reply was chillingly simple. "Molon labe. Come and get them." For 4 days, the god king waited, believing the Greeks would see the futility of their position and scatter. They did not. So, the assault began. Wave after wave of Persian infantry, the famed Medes and Scythians, crashed against the Greek shield wall. In the suffocating confines of the pass, numbers meant little. The long spears and heavy bronze shields of the Greeks were a meat grinder, turning the passage into a charnel house. The elite of the Persian army, the 10,000 Immortals, so named because their numbers were always replenished, were sent to break the stalemate. But they too were mortals, and they too fell before the disciplined fury of the Spartans. The Greeks fought with a terrifying efficiency, rotating their front lines to keep fresh warriors in the fight. The pile of bodies grew, forming a grisly rampart. Xerxes, watching from his throne, is said to have leaped to his feet 3 times in terror and frustration as his best troops were slaughtered. The Hot Gates were holding. The defiance of a few was stalling an empire. But history is often turned by whispers and shadows, not just by the clash of steel. A local man, his name forever cursed in the annals of Greece, sought reward from the Persian king, Ephialtes. He knew a secret path, a hidden trail that snaked through the mountains, bypassing the pass and leading directly behind the Greek position. Betrayal had sealed their doom. As dawn broke on the 3rd day, Leonidas knew the end had come. He dismissed the bulk of the Greek allies, ordering them to retreat and warn the others to carry the story of this sacrifice. Only his 300 Spartans, the loyal Thespians who refused to leave, and the reluctant Thebans remained, surrounded with no hope of victory, no chance of survival. They made their final stand. This was no longer about holding a pass. It was about crafting a legend. They fought not in the narrow passage, but on a small hillock, a final, desperate island in a sea of enemies. Spears shattered, swords broke, and when their weapons were gone, they fought with their hands and teeth. Leonidas fell, and a brutal struggle erupted over his body, a testament to the honor he commanded even in death. By the end, not a single Spartan or Thespian was left standing. They lay buried under a mountain of arrows, a final, cowardly volley from a foe that could not best them in close combat. They had lost the battle, but their sacrifice was not in vain. The delay they brought allowed Athens to be evacuated, and the Greek navy to prepare. Their defiance lit a fire in the heart of Greece, a symbol of resistance against impossible odds. A monument was later erected at the site, its inscription a haunting echo through the centuries. "Go, tell the Spartans, stranger passing by, that here, obedient to their laws, we lie." The 300 were gone, but the darkness they held back, even for a moment, ensured that the light of Western civilization would not be extinguished. Thank you for journeying with us into this dark chapter of history. If you find these stories from the shadows compelling, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tales from the edge of the past.